Right.
Premiere. Then you got to see the whole thing.
So
but
now,
then we could like a couple days later or a couple days before,
So
or
shoot
after
it
the
on Facebook
podcast.
right now.
We could drop. You know, we can always drop a full video.
So
Like
then
once,
we gonna go
if
to
we
the
get this like
commercial
30 likes, 50 likes, or 100 likes, we just.
Yeah.
And,
Y'all actually won an award, the Boss Mag 2009 Ohio Hip Hop Award. Y'all won for that media outlet thing.
Man, I don't even know.
Like y'all won. He didn't even know he won.
What'd you say? Who was it?
You won the Boss Magazine 2009 Ohio Hip Hop Award. Congratulations.
That's legendary.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Peanut, aka Dash Resource, man. We got a special pop in today, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are my brothers from Cincinnati, man. Like, they slid down here to kick it with your boy today. Yes, we got an upcoming podcast on the BMM. And actually, I just want to ask them a couple questions, you know what I'm saying, so they can get, you know what I'm saying, like, to the people on what BMM is, where it start, and what type of events they have coming up, and some of the events of the past. So without further ado, we have BMM. What's good, y'all?
What's up?
We here. Dayton, we here.
Hey.
All the way from the city.
Hey, hey, man. How y'all liking, you know what I'm saying, like the city so far, man?
Hey, it's fucking dope, man. I love this shit. The food, the people, the vibes, every fucking thing. I'm coming back.
There we go. It's stamped already.
Hey,
it's stamped.
Besides all the damn potholes, I love the hospitality, love the people, love everything we've seen thus far.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
it.
I love it, man. I feel like everything is cool and chill. You know?
Oh, yeah. I bet it is, huh? I bet it is.
What you talking about, man? What you talking about?
So, but let's get into this thing, man. So, what is BMM for the? Wait, let's introduce y'all first. So let's start with my brother was part of the hedge fund, Second Fund Investment Group. My man Eder Gang. What's good, bro?
Eder, Antonio Eder, go by Eder, from Cincinnati, Ohio, originally. Part of BMM, man, I love it. It's a mental health thing, and I'm happy to be here with these brothers.
Word. So my man Devo was good.
What's up with it, family? Just your boy, DeVoe Sherman, one of the hosts and chairman of BMM in the podcast as well. From the city, man, and you know, just trying to represent strong for the city. So, yeah, we here.
Word. And my man Paul G. Okay.
Passion, love, greatness.
My name is Jose Stafford. I'm just one of the members of the Black Males Mancave. Blessed to be here from Cincinnati, Ohio, and thank you for the opportunity.
Ain't no problem, man. So, before we get into BMM, I mean, can you break down Paul G to the people too, man? I'm saying he act like he only do one thing. He act like he only do one thing. You know what I'm saying? Look like he trying to be cool, man.
All right, you know what? Paul G stands for Passion, Unity, Life, Love, Greatness, Inspiring. You know, I came up with this name actually back when I was in 7th grade. It actually stood for Poor Girls at first. And as I got older, I was like, you know, how can I use this like 6-letter word? How can I have a word that for each letter? How can I have a word represent what each, you know, what this word means?
Right.
So as I got older, I started looking at words that define who I am, and I said, why not turn it into a business? You know, like why not trademark it and, you know, actually turn it into a business? So as I got older, I found out each word that represented. So passion stand for P, you know, unity stand for the U, and then life, love for the L's, and greatness for the I for inspiring. But, you know, I got a deeper story to it, you know, but that's really where it came from, and I decided to take it to a serious level.
I heard P used to stand for like Punani, but never mind. I'm being silly, but nah.
Instagram.
Poor girl's Instagram. See what you did?
You go ahead and do that, brother. That's on you, man. You do that.
So, I mean, I kind of share some type of with that because, you know what I'm saying, I started off as Peanut, which P-N-U-T turned to P-Dashes, and then that was the rap name, and then it turned to Dash Resource. So I definitely understand what you mean by this.
Damn, you was a rapper, bro?
Yeah.
You are a rapper.
Bro, no, I don't rap. I've already retired, bro, but I'll tell you, bro, I got bars, bro. Off camera. Off camera.
You got to do a BMM rap, bro.
I got y'all.
On the podcast,
So,
yeah, we're going to have you rapping.
So, got y'all. So, BMM, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so it's really a safe space for men to come together and talk about issues that's affecting them personally or that's affecting the community. I wanted to bring a bunch of guys together just to kind of, share those ideas and really just get insights on what they going through and how they managing, their issues and what they got going on, and really just see how can we come together collectively, whether it be spend money, talk about mental health, do group economics, and really just build with each other, like build genuine relationships.
So, where did BMM start?
It started 2 years ago, August, and it really started because of one of my, I got a lot of Jewish friends, and they was telling me, like, man, look, you need to start your own community. Like, you need to have a community of people that you can always go to, network with. I mean, you already know people in the city, different things like that, but if you're really serious about helping your community, it needs to start with helping men in your community, right? Because they're the ones that are not saying nobody else is, but they're the ones that are getting, pulled over the most, and all this other negative recreation that's going on. But so that really just inspired me. And then the other things, some of the youth that I was mentoring, they passed away, mental health. So it was just a lot of different things that was just happening. And I'm like, man, how can I bring together us as a whole and really just be on that one accord? And that's kind of when I did it, and now we're here.
Word. So I actually was privileged to go to one of y'all events. One of our events, because I consider myself a member as well. We did the Black Queens Project. Can you run us down what that was about?
Yeah. So Black Queens Project is just a way of saying that the women that's in our community, they aren't invisible, right? And I wanted to have something to say to them directly, like, look, regardless of who you are, what you do, you're still a queen at the end of the day. And we know that that there are issues that sometimes they're out of our control, and we can't really do nothing about that. But it's like, here you have a group of men, and if you have an issue, we can be there to support you, whether it be mentally, socially, financially, or whatever the situation is. Like, we're here to support, women. I feel like every woman needs a strong man inside the household. Like, that's law. Like, gotta have that. Like, we truly serious about building like the black family and all that stuff. Like, there has to be a male inside the household, whether you're going through something or not. Like, work that shit out, figure it out. Like, it's tough, I get it, but man, a man has to be in the house.
Right. So, in conjunction with y'all doing stuff for the moms and the dads, you're also working with the kids. Can you run down some of your programs like you got with the kids?
Yeah,
so I'm good at this, y'all. Look.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you flowing, ain't you? Flowing. You real good coming with the questions. But yeah, we got different mentoring programs that we do with my other organization called First Generation Leaders of America. So we do some mentoring. We actually got a mentoring program going on right now. That we have a boys mentoring program, and then we have a young ladies mentoring program going on as well. And really from that, we're talking about, a lot of social issues that's going on, especially that's happening to them. I know the last discussion we had, it was around like what does it mean to be a black man in America? Right. And I was just completely shocked because a lot of their experiences was different from mine. Right. And Eder was saying, like, it's a different generation. There's different things going. And also, if I'm just looking at it like, dang, it really just hit me because coming up, I'm like, man, I always used to get pulled over, messed with, harassed, all that stuff. They ain't really gotta go through stuff like that. So I was just shocked, man. Wow. Yeah, so it was crazy.
To hit on that, it was a big thing for me, and it was like when we walked out of there, I looked at him like, bruh, that's good that, what I'm saying, they ain't really, gotta worry about that. And I was telling them, even as far as my experiences, like, I ain't really experienced no racism or being pulled. I've been pulled over plenty of times by white cops, but I never really experienced that, racism or anything like that. So it's good to see that, these younger generations are not having so much of that issue at this point. Now, these guys are, middle school and high school, so they ain't just driving out like that, but being in school, being in, just having different environments, they're not really experiencing the racism that, we may have gone through as kids. So.
Right. And one thing is also like, we really can use our own experiences to help others, but a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a case by case like situation when you're dealing with stuff. Because like for instance, like in my experience, right, I've never had a terrible experience with the police. Because like to me, I always felt, well, besides when I was younger and I actually was doing wrong, anytime I had to go to jail, I knew what I was going to jail for, and I went to jail, I did my situation, and I came back home the same exact person I left. You know what I mean? I think a lot of that comes just from the things that my father instilled in me. And my father told me, like, hey, you know what I mean? Come back home. You know what I mean? Like, living should be your number one thing. You don't have to be right and dead. You know what I'm saying? You could be wrong today and still alive. You know what I mean? If anybody's a follower on my page, it was one time, I think it was a couple weeks ago, I went to go visit my mom. I don't know why the Lord pulled me that way, but he did. And I thank God I did. Because it actually was a situation where I went to the store to get my mom something from the store, and you see the cops pull his car over. They didn't ask him what they pulled him over for. They literally start telling people to get out the car. So I'm sitting there, and I hit the record button, right? So I'm smart about mine. Like, my car, you're going to notice my car if you're the police officer. So I got out my car while still recording on my dashboard, walked in the store, and walked back out. And within this time, whatever, you know what I'm saying, they were taking the gentleman from out the car, but like the last one, I guess, was giving him like a little bit of hassle about it. So before they even did anything to this brother, I told him exactly what I said to y'all. Have your day in court. There's no reason you sitting trying to prove that you're right now. You can't run away. Like I said, what I tell you about dating? You get anywhere 15 minutes, right? Right. That's including jail. Like, okay? Like, so yeah. So like, to me, like, I got a chance to calm him down, and he literally went and did what he had to go do. And I don't know if that brother's out now, but I promise you, he didn't do anything illegal to where, you know, he would have anything to worry about. Like, even if you in a stolen car or whatever, I mean, you in the back seat, you have no horse in the race. So to me, I think it is important what y'all are doing with the mentorship, because those stories are things that y'all heard me say that y'all gonna be able to say, you know what, you know what I'm saying? Because even Ed saying, I haven't had anything like that. You know what I mean? Even I haven't been hassled by the police. I mean, I've been hassled by the police. I haven't been hurt or detrimentally set back because of the police. Right. But you having that story to tell the next person, to me, is beneficial. And that's what the Jewish person was telling you, was to build a community.
I think the biggest thing with that too is like you said, like when you did your dirt, you knew what you did. You knew why you was going to jail. Yep. I feel like a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, when I always got pulled over, I knew what I did. I knew I was speeding. Yep. I knew I ran that red light. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was going on. So in my mind, ain't no fight back. Like, I don't have a reason to argue. Right. Have my day in court, as you said, or just pay the fine, as I did. So I feel like a lot of people, you know, they want to have the urge. And don't get me wrong, I already know there's racist stuff out there that people have to go through where, you know, a cop might try to abuse the authority. But at the same time, understand that they had that authority. And whether it be right or wrong, you want to take the chance to have your day in court.
Absolutely.
Rather than not having a day in court. So.
Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, another thing from, like, my experience also is this. The OG told me, I always say the OG told me, which it do be OG that tell me. I just keep them nameless because they protect it and they're saying like they golden, right? But the OG told me, never break 2 laws at once and you all right? So if you ain't got no license, don't be speeding, right? So like if you speeding, have your seatbelt on, right? You drinking and driving, you better be 10 and 2, right? Never break 2 laws at once and you're gonna be all right. But let's get to some of y'all events coming up. Y'all got the YP Townhouse meeting. You want to give us a little bit of that?
No, that's somebody else.
Oh, okay.
So in our community group, we post different events so other people can know about it.
Okay.
Tomorrow we actually got an event. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
we got the hiking event tomorrow. 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. And again, that's just to build camaraderie among us, build relationship, and make sure that, you know, again, we really get to know one another. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, I know Hosea do Forex, but what else, you know, what's behind Forex? What's behind crypto? Like, I want to know more and more, you know, about you. So it's about building relationships.
Right.
So we doing that, and I think we have the podcast with you
coming
up, and we have
Busy, President Busy.
Yeah. So,
shout out to President Busy.
Yeah, that's next week. One on Friday at 8:30 with the Biz Guy at his store, Colorfro.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
right there on Vine Street, baby.
Right on Vine Street. And then on Saturday, you know, got the podcast with you. So Yeah, man. Them upcoming events we got so far as of right now.
And then the previous event that we just had, Battle of the Sexes, was.
Let's talk about battle of sexes, because to me, I feel like that is something that could benefit everybody. So
Great
Literally.
success.
Run down what-
Love it.
run down what battle of the sexes are first.
So the concept of Battle with the Sexes is to bring men and women together to talk about, to have a healthy conversation on being on love, single, dating, really all of the above.
Yeah.
And to really kind of, gain new perspectives or insights on, how women want to be treated or how men want to be treated. Is chivalry dead or is it in common? Like, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's really going on? Like, what's really affecting us from building that black family? Like, what is it? You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like there's so many different type of traditions that we all been, brought up on and say, hey, you should do this. Your man should do this. Women should do this. But now I feel like we're all having that. Well, I feel like this, and everybody's saying I feel like that. I feel like, so it's crazy right now because nobody know what the fuck to do right now. Nobody know what the fuck to do.
Right.
Like, this shit crazy, bro.
Like, for instance, say what, because like, for instance, you know what I'm saying, like the whole Kevin Samuels thing, right? Love him or hate him, wherever side of the fence you stand on, right? But he did have one thing that I said that is undeniable, right? Yeah. It's one thing he said that's undeniable. I love him too, by the way. But I do got female viewers that hate him, so let's keep it. Let's just be objective today, right? But to me, it's one thing that I think what he said is instrumental, and is this: a lot of women feel that they know exactly what a man wants, but they haven't even asked a man what he actually wants at all. And then if you do say, "Well, I asked my man," what is the standard that you grade that person's opinion off of, right? Like, if this person was somebody who wasn't a man by the step, like, age don't make you a man. You know what I mean? Like, you could be a 50-year-old kid. You know what I mean? So just saying by age alone, but for instance, find out what men actually want before you sit there and say that. And did that come up at the Battle of the Sexes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely came out. We talked about a lot of good stuff.
We had a whole session about, like, we sat there and went through, like, individually, like, what do you want? What do you want as a man? And as a woman, what do you want? And I think it was a whole big discussion, especially my boy T. He loved Kevin Samuel, but he more of he a man's man. So he want a woman that don't do no type of masculine type shit.
Right.
And it's like, well, you gonna have women out there that, do that type of shit.
Yeah.
And you got to be able to be open and be able to see what somebody else is or what somebody else wants. I feel like we all kind of different.
Yeah.
And to kind of go back to what you were saying, it's like you can't base a standard off of just maybe what your man like, or and hold other men to a specific type of standard of what they should be doing or what they shouldn't be doing. So I think, like, that was a big topic and something good that we hit on during that whole little session.
What was the vibe like during it? You know what I'm saying? Like, during that like conversation with the men and the women, do you feel like everybody walked away learning something new?
Oh yeah, I feel like everything was so genuine. Like, anytime we have an event, we make sure it's a safe space. So we make sure everybody is, like, nobody feels judged. Like, and nobody has the perfect answer. We basically just want to have a dialogue where everybody hear each other out. Our main goal is to have everybody look at stuff from a different perspective. So, like, while everybody was there, we want everybody to feel safe. We wanted to hear everybody's viewpoint, because it might be something I could have learned that I was doing wrong, and that person showed me a different way to look at it. So everybody loved it, man. They actually wished it was longer. It was like, man, this is too short.
Oh, wow.
They're like, it was too short. It was like, this is too short, man. We went over time, too. We went over time. We was trying our best to go over, but, we had somebody else that had to use it. But everybody's like, man, make this longer. We need stuff like this. And plus, during COVID, we haven't really had too much in-person interaction. So, just to have, like, a genuine space for people to release, it was major. It was big.
It was crazy. Like, a lot of our events be 3 hours plus, literally. It'd be crazy, bro. Like, when you put us in the space and we can have that safe space, like, people just be expressing, like, people be, it's like well balanced. Like, they ain't really, nobody's like crying or getting very emotional. It's like well balanced, healthy conversation. And it's just fucking dope, man. I love being, man.
That's what's up, man.
Love this shit.
So recently, I saw that like you partnered with the bank, man. Hey, what's up, man? How you partnered with the bank, man? How you did that, man?
That shit was fucking crazy.
How you did
Give him
that?
some claps for that. He needs some claps.
Man, it was just, I think it's just about being consistent and just showing them like I'm really out here like doing this shit. Like I said, I only been with the bank for about two years.
Okay.
Like, but for me, like I'm one of those guys. Like, if I want something, I'm gonna go get it. So I'm pulling up, I'm asking questions. Like, I'm engaged. I'm an engaged customer. I got credit cards. I got, I'm using their products. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, look, I done put in the work. Like, what's up?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm coming at. I'm like, damn, like I'm professional, but I'm genuine with like what I'm asking, like what I'm requesting. Like, look, this is what I want. I mean, we could do this, we could do that, and I'm like, look, you ain't got no choice but to say yes.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean, I'm already a part of the system already. You feel what I'm saying? And if we can get more people a part of this and what we doing, we bring it all together, everybody can fucking make money. Y'all gonna make money. I know y'all got money. I know y'all gonna make money.
Right.
So I feel like when you put it to them like that, they ain't have no choice but to say yes.
And the biggest thing too, like that I learned just dealing with banks in general, like they want to help you. They need you as customers. So even if they couldn't help you with a specific thing, they're gonna tell you what you need to do to get in position for them to help you. And all you gotta do is follow those steps.
Right. That's exactly what I did though. What he just said. I mean, I pressed down a little bit, but yeah, that shit dope though, man.
Bro.
Hey,
I mean, to me, it's still stuff I want to do with y'all dating. So I mean, we gonna close out a little bit.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Let's get y'all IGs and stuff like that. Y'all handles.
At DeVoe Sherman. That's it. Everything. At DeVoe Sherman, everything.
Yeah, you can just follow me on Facebook, Antonio Eder, IG, Love Eder Nation. That's LUV.
I mean, you can look me up on Google.
Man,
Hey,
man, listen, I'm gonna get at you on camera, bro. I'm telling you, honestly, but that's my little bro, man. I love him, man.
you know, every that's big bro. That's big bro. That's big bro. But you know, like, Facebook, LinkedIn, Hosea Stafford, JOSEA. Last name like Stanford, like Stanford University. Instagram, Pulgi. PULGI _ business, PULGIBIZ. Simple.
He gonna be like AOL.com. Hit me up. MySpace.
My website, Pulgi.org. If you want to like book a time, consult, just conversation, Pulgi.org. If you want to contact me.
Man, bro, I really appreciate y'all coming down to kick with me today, man. So like it was an impromptu live or whatever. So we ain't get throw no smoke in there, or whatever. So
Love the spot, man.
Appreciate it. It's lit,
Shout
man.
out to T-shirt Kings too, man.
T-shirt.
shout out Sheiks, man.
Sheiks.
We
Hey,
love
great
Sheiks.
food, shrimp and grits.
Nigga, I had a fucking good ass chicken. Waffles with the syrup, with the strawberries. I don't even like strawberries, nigga.
You know what's crazy?
I don't like strawberries.
You know what's
That shit
crazy?
was banging,
That was my first time having chicken and waffles.
Word. How was it, man?
I wasn't used to having like chicken with breakfast food. You talking about some put it in syrup? I'm like,
You gotta put the syrup on the chicken with the
Yeah.
waffle, nigga.
I tried it. It was cool. Y'all 100 for that, man.
Word, man.
Sheets.
Sheets.
Shout out to Sheiks, man.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, y'all, man.
Hey.
Well, look, forgot.
I was hypnotized by
I might as well give a shout out to the sponsor while we being silly. Hey, shout out to Sheiks. If you want breakfast, make sure you go to Sheiks. Go inside there, holler my man Ron C or my man Shorty, man. We went and got the mimosas with the champagne in it.
Champagne, baby.
Boy, they ran out of champagne, didn't they? They ran out of champagne. Yeah, but we bought it all up. For lunch, listen, if y'all get hungry, you know what I'm saying, you can go down to Agnes. I'm saying like the all natural food. They got the everything Caribbean and no, excuse me, you know what I mean, Trini, you know what I mean? It's super dope spot. If you are ever injured in an accident, please make sure you go to the hospital first and contact Michael Wright. Make the right choice, man. We out of here, man.
We out.
Everything.
Legendary.
There we go.
Only he could do that.
Only he can do it.
Only he could do it. Hey, this